face right there.
The night the gloves turned into weapons. Ladies and gentlemen, what in the blazing, red-hot hell did we just witness in that boxing ring? Because whatever that was, it sure as hell wasn't a regular fight. That wasn't a sports match, it was a public execution with padded gloves. Let's talk about it. Claressa Shields didn't just beat Lani Daniels, she dismantled her. She turned Lani into a walking X-ray scan in front of the whole world. And now, doctors are quietly saying Lani may never set foot in a boxing ring again. This wasn't just a win. This was personal. Shields didn't stroll in there to compete. She came in to make a point. Every punch felt like a personal message. The body shots alone made grown men in the audience wince. The knockout? Straight out of a Mortal Kombat finisher. Except this wasn't a video game. And here's the kicker. This wasn't some fairy tale underdog story gone wrong. This looked like a revenge mission with medical bills attached. Now the streets are buzzing. Fans are in shock. Promoters are sweating bullets. Was this just a grudge match that spiraled out of control? Or did Claressa just send a warning shot to every woman with gloves and a microphone? Oh, and just wait, because what was caught on a hot mic backstage? We've got it. And yes, we're about to spill all the tea. Who thought this was a good idea? First question. Who in the world convinced Lani Daniels she was ready for Claressa Shields? Who told her to sign her own medical leave slip and stroll into that ring like it was a casual game of hopscotch? Because what we saw wasn't a fight, it was a nationally televised beating with commentary and ring lights. Now here we are. Headlines blaring, medics scrambling, rumors flying from Las Vegas to Auckland. So let's rewind before we break down the scandal that's got sports reporters, MMA Twitter, and oddly enough, a few chiropractors in a chokehold. This was never just another fight. Claressa Shields is not your friendly neighborhood boxer. She's the self-proclaimed GWOT, greatest woman of all time. And love her or hate her, the record backs her up. But this fight, it didn't feel like another box checked on her resume. It felt different. It felt like she came in with receipts, and Lani Daniels was the final payment. Now, to be fair, Lani wasn't a nobody walking into this match. In New Zealand, she was a star. Billboards, magazine covers, a hometown hero being hyped as the next Wonder Woman. The marketing machine went all in. Can the humble warrior from Aotearoa silence the American storm? But when that storm hit, it wasn't a gentle drizzle, it was a Category 5 hurricane. Lani's chin met the canvas more than once, and each time, it felt harder to watch. The trash talk that lit the fuse. Here's where things start heating up. People inside Shields' camp say she had been waiting for this fight for months. And not because of some title shot or paycheck. No, this was personal. Apparently, Lani had been running her mouth overseas. In interviews, she allegedly called Claressa overrated, too emotional, and this is the big one, beatable. Mistake. Number 1. Claressa doesn't just hear criticism, she stores it away like ammunition. And when round 3 rolled around, she started unloading that ammo, one punch at a time. Social media only made it worse. Remember that viral TikTok where Lani laughed during shadowboxing and said, "I'm not scared of no GWOT"? Yeah, she wasn't laughing when that left hook from Flint, Michigan, traveled across the ring and parked itself on her jawline. Act 1, the beatdown. Act 2, the scandal. The fight itself, brutal as it was, turned out to be only Act 1. The real drama kicked off when a post-fight medical report mysteriously leaked just hours after the match. And this wasn't just a bruise and band-aid situation. The report described severe facial fractures, suspected spinal trauma, and temporary memory loss. One doctor, speaking anonymously, said Lani might never be cleared to fight again. That's not just a career ender, that's life-altering. Suddenly, the conversation shifted. This wasn't a boxing upset anymore. It was starting to smell like criminal negligence. The too far. Question. Now people are asking, did Claressa cross a line? Was the ref too slow to step in? Did Lani's corner ignore warning signs? And here's the uncomfortable question. Was this even a sport that night, Or was it an assault in disguise? Backstage footage adds fuel to the fire. It shows Claressa pacing like a caged tiger before the match, muttering something under her breath. Lip readers are split on the exact words, but most agree she said, "She's gonna feel every word she said." Motivation, or premeditation. The glove rumors. Then there's the glove controversy. A couple of anonymous trainers have claimed that Claressa's gloves felt unnaturally stiff, even after they passed the official inspection. A former cutman says the padding didn't move normally, hinting at possibly altered wraps or loaded gloves. No proof yet, but the rumors are flying faster than Lani's head snapped back in round 5. Silence speaks volumes. Meanwhile, Lani's camp has gone silent. No tweets, no Instagram posts, no interviews. Just one statement from her manager. "We're focused on recovery and won't be engaging in media speculation." Which sounds a lot like, "We're calling our lawyers." The internet reacts. Online it's chaos. TikTok is flooded with slow-motion knockout replays. YouTube is full of conspiracy videos titled, "Was Lani set up?" Instagram comment sections are war zones with hashtags like #BanClaressa and #JusticeForLani. And sure, knockouts are part of boxing, but when a fighter leaves on a stretcher and wakes up not knowing her own name, that's a different conversation. Follow the money. Now here's where things get real messy. 2 weeks before the fight, Netflix signed a documentary deal with Claressa Shields. Cameras were rolling before, during, and after the fight. Multiple angles. Behind-the-scenes footage. Everything. Coincidence? Or was this fight designed to go viral? It gets even worse. Lani didn't even want this fight in the first place. People back home say she was. After the fight, Claressa was celebrating like she'd just won a lottery. She posted captions like, "That's how the GWAT handles business. Don't come for me unless you're ready." No mention of her opponent, Lani. No hint of concern for her health. It was nothing but champagne toasts, flashy pictures, and over-the-top victory poses. And while the party was going on, something else was missing: the post-fight press conference. In boxing, it's standard. Both fighters, both teams, answer questions from the media right after the fight. This time, only Claressa showed up. Lani wasn't there because she was rushed to the hospital, which makes sense. But even Lani's promoter didn't speak. Instead, the network aired old pre-recorded footage of Lani from earlier in the week. Convenient, right? Then came the real jaw-dropper. During the live broadcast, an ESPN analyst accidentally said, "We were advised to avoid injury talk and keep it focused on Claressa's dominance tonight." Wait, what? That's not just controlling the story, that's straight-up media manipulation. The injuries nobody was supposed to talk about. Before long, details about Lani's condition started leaking on sports gossip forums. Reports claimed she suffered a fractured orbital bone, whiplash, and mild brain swelling. There was even talk of nerve damage in her left hand from one of Claressa's body shots. Yes, injured while throwing a punch back. But the damage wasn't just physical. Lani's family was furious. Her sister posted and later deleted an Instagram story saying, "We tried to warn them. This wasn't a fair fight. This was exploitation. She's not a pawn." And honestly, she might be right. Here's why. A fight stacked against Lani from the start. Lani was flown in only 6 days before the match. She barely had time to train or adjust to the location. Her main coach couldn't even be there because of visa issues. The people in her corner had never worked a world title fight before.